Well, hello, mamas. Jessica Coulter here, CEO and founder of Ace Cookie Tutoring. Today we are moving into our next video all about graduation, all about your seniors last semester. So if you missed yesterday's video about next steps, be sure to catch the replay here on YouTube, here on Facebook. So today we're talking about that transcript review. We're talking about those graduation requirements. So I'm curious, first question for you all, mamas. How many credits does your child need to graduate? And this is for you if you've got a high school senior or if you've got a college senior. Let me know down below how many credits. And I asked this for a very important reason that we'll talk about in just a minute. I want to tell you too, if you're not a member of my Facebook group, would love to have you join me after the video at the link in the description. But all right, mamas, let me know how many credits. And I asked this because that is one of the absolute most important questions that your teen, your young adult should be thinking of right now. Because if you don't know, mamas, your teen most likely doesn't know either. Okay. So as we move your child into that last semester of high school, the last semester of college, your child has to know how many credits he has to have to graduate. Because if he doesn't know how many he has to have, probably means he doesn't know how many he already has, which probably means your child doesn't know how many he needs to earn this particular semester. Okay, so we need to know, are we on track? As someone told me right before I jumped on this video, your child needs to know, are his ducks in a row? Okay, so that's the number one most important thing I can tell you is your child, your teen, your young adult needs to know how many credit hours he needs to have to graduate. And as we get to go into the last semester, your child needs to know, do I have that many credits? Am I on track to earn that many credits? Okay. Now, if your child finds out, oh, I'm not going to earn, 6 more credits this next semester, and that's how many I need to graduate, that's when next steps need to come into play. Is this a matter of, can we take more classes this semester and make up those 1 or 2 that are missing? Does this mean that we're actually going to graduate over the summer? Maybe we have to do a summer class. Does this mean maybe a class that we thought counted for credits or an internship or some kind of job shadow was supposed to count and something got messed up? Something as simple as, especially for college kids, someone didn't sign off on it, a review form, whatever didn't get turned in. We need to know what's going on and why when it comes to your child's credit hours now. So definitely encourage your teen to break out the course catalog, break out the kind of graduation requirements, even your child's transcript over winter break, so that way you too are informed and ready for next semester. Okay. So before we move into more thoughts here about transcripts, about requirements, do know I'm live on Facebook, live on YouTube. So if you're not a subscriber, not a follower of Ace Cookie Tutoring, and you're not listening to the Study with Jessie videos, encourage you to click that follow button, click that subscribe button so you don't miss any more videos. All right. We talked about credit hours. Let's talk about some of those other graduation requirements. So depending on your child's school, and again, depending on if you've got a teen at home getting ready to graduate high school, if you've got a young adult that's getting ready to graduate college, whether we're talking undergrad or graduate or beyond, do know there are a lot of other requirements that go into graduation. One of them could be something as simple as, has your teen taken the ACT, SAT? As schools kind of change their minds about test optional, test blind, all of that, some states are literally requiring students to take a standardized test before graduation. So if that's where you live, and that could easily be other countries too. I just know, I'm pretty sure like in Colorado, they have to take the SAT because I have a half brother graduating this year, and I know that was, a moment, but definitely do know that you need to know, does my child need to have a certain test taken before graduation? Because again, it would be really bad if your child didn't get to walk across the stage, get his degree, get his diploma with all his classmates, simply because one little box wasn't checked off. Okay. Other things, other requirements to be wary of and to be aware of are volunteer hours. Again, When I was in college, we had to take a class. I can't even remember what it was called, but some kind of like community service credit, essentially. And, a lot of high schools I've never gone there. And I know obviously colleges do that, did it a while ago, probably still are doing it. So definitely, again, has your child met that requirement? Have the hours been done? Has the report been filled out? Has everything been signed off, turned in? Is that class complete? What are those requirements? Okay. And then other than actual credit hours, making sure your child has the 18, the 28, whatever it is, does your child have all of the class requirements? No matter if we're talking high school or college, generally your child needs, 4 English classes, 6 math credits, 2 hours of a foreign language, whatever it is, your child needs to know what those requirements are and how close or how far she is from completing those at the end of this upcoming semester. Because the whole point of this video is, Mama, the whole reason we're talking about transcript reviews, graduation requirements is this. I want you to be ready for your teen to graduate. And I want your child to actually get to graduate in May like you plan, like he plans. Okay, I don't want there to be any surprises. And if we're not checking off those boxes, we're not seeing what those requirements are, and we're not aware of the gaps or, making sure we actually are on track, then there could be some very rude surprises come May. And we want the last semester of your teen or college students, last semester of school to be awesome, to be fun with friends, focus on all of those next steps we talked about yesterday, let alone all of those last first. Okay. So thank you so much for watching. Remember, there will be more videos. So see you here tomorrow for another video. Also, remember, I have a Facebook group called Teaching Teens Love Learning. If you're not a member, you can join us for free. Click the link in the description, answer a couple of questions, you'll be in. I want you to join the group so I can give you my learning style tools for teens, which is perfect for high school graduates and college graduates. Have a good night. See you soon.